really good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Thank you. I'm quite pleased with that.
Can I try something with your procedure that draws a star?
Yeah, it's called Timmy.
Thanks.
What have you done there?
I've made it recursive.
What does that do?
It means the procedure calls a copy of itself and will go on and on.
Unless you do something to stop it.
You better explain it then, go on.
All right, we will. Where shall we start?
I know. Do you remember those crazy traffic lights, the ones we had in Programme 1?
They kept on changing in the same order, but then getting faster and faster.
And do you remember Gareth's procedure for the 7 times table?
Each line was mainly like the one before, but there was something a bit different about it.
A different number to multiply the 7 by. And you ever heard music played like this?
That's brilliant!
It seems to keep repeating.
We're getting higher and higher.
Oh, I was enjoying that.
They're sort of the same, but different.
And those were all recursive procedures.
Do you want to try and make one?
Yes.
Well, you better start with something simple then.
What, a simple procedure?
Yeah.
Well, I've got this procedure for M. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. M. Right.
That'll be perfect.
First, edit it. And make a new line just before the end.
Go down to the end and press return.
What, just return here?
Yeah,
Yes.
Go up one.
Go up one, yep.
And do the very same thing that you did on the very first line.
Except for the 2.
So I'll leave that 2 out.
Yeah.
And I put M, colon, size. Yes?
Control C.
Yep. M defined. Right.
What do you think will happen?
I don't know. Can I try it and see?
Okay.
M 100. What? That's fantastic!
Now stop that and go back to the editor again.
What?
Now stop that and go back to the editor
I
again.
was enjoying it. Right. Okay.
How do you think you could make it so each M gets bigger and bigger each time it's drawn?
We'll first go down to the line before end.
And go to the end of it.
Yeah.
If I go there.
Oh, up. And?
Well, you could try putting size plus 5.
You got the size in already, what?
Yeah.
Plus 5.
If you want to, bigger number if you want.
Yeah, let's have a bigger number.
10, 20.
20.
Control C. Now try it.
M and a size.
Yeah.
100. Ooh! Look! It's brilliant! Look at the size of that! It's even coming up the bottom part of the screen.
Now stop that.
Yeah?
And try something even more exciting.
What?
Try and make a spiral.
How?
You could start with a triangle.
Yes?
And we'll leave you to think about it.
Oh, don't just leave me in the middle of this.
Bye. This is a very popular toy in Russia, and we brought it here because it's a bit like a recursive procedure. When it runs, it calls another version of itself. And this this keeps happening over and over again.
What's all this got to do with computers?
It helps to explain recursive procedures.
Oh, yes. This is the house that Jack built.
And this is the malt that lay in the house that Jack built.
This is the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built.
What are you two talking about?
Recursive procedures.
I don't get it.
What's that thing you can do with two mirrors?
Look, what are you talking about?
Well, the first mirror has a reflection of the second mirror.
You could do it in a television picture.
What?
How about that?
It does look like a recursive procedure.
Now's the time for our latest visit. We went to the Science Museum.
Reflects my voice onto the other side of the room where Tanya is standing. Can you hear me, Tanya?
Yes. And here's Dave with the microphone so you can all hear better.
Since if we're on the other end. Oh, so that's what a microphone looks like. A spacecraft landed on an unknown planet. The spacemen explored in their buggy. Watch the buggy. What shall we do now?
Well, they stopped, so they might have stopped near a hole in the ground or something.
A crater? Yeah. Let's edit that and put it in.
I want you to take a look at this triangle I've done. Look at it, it's great. The trouble is that I want it to be the shell of a snail, but I've stopped it at the wrong point, because if I do the body now, like this, the shell is like 3 times the size of the snail. So what I want to do is to find a way of stopping it at exactly the right point each time so that the shell actually fits on the snail and you don't have the snail's head disappearing up inside the drawing.
Would you like me to show you how it's done?
Yeah.
Right. Go back into the editor then.
Okay, shall I clear screen?
Not necessary.
Okay. It's called try.
Right. To try colons n. Does n represent size?
Yeah, I put N in because it was easier to type N than typing size.
All right then. Make a new line under the title line. Go down one and press return.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. Wrong. That's it. Right, go up one.
Yep.
And put if space colons n. That means the value of n.
N. Yes.
Space
Yes.
equals 200 space open brackets stop
Stop.
stop.
Close brackets.
Yep. Control C.
What do you think will happen?
Well, I hope it'll stop automatically at the right time.
Try and see.
RT30. Try 20. And here we go. Right, body.
Do you understand how it works?
No, not really at all, no.
Well, Tiny and Sophia can explain it to you then.
Okay.
You started with a procedure and you told it that n had to be 20.
That means all the other n's in the procedure are 20 as well.
And the computer works through this procedure line by line. If 20 equals 200, well, it's not, so the procedure goes on. Forward 20, right 120. Now, when it gets to this line, the procedure calls another procedure. Try 20 plus 20. So that's try 40. This procedure works as it has done with the other procedure until it gets to this line. Try 40 plus 20. So that's try 60.
This goes on until at last
You get to the procedure called try 200. If 200 equals 200, well, it is, so the procedure stops.
all the other procedures come to an end. So they stop as well. And then you have your finished drawing.
So that's how it's done.
Yeah. This series of programs is almost finished too. We hope it's proved to you that when you do logo, the sky is the limit.
Press B to put the burner on.
Okay.
And try to steer away from the clouds.
So what do you think of logos then?
Well, actually, it's quite good fun, isn't it? At first, I thought it was going to be far too complicated and far too difficult. But it's great. I mean, all the things that you can do with it.
It's easy, isn't it? Would you say?
Well, it gets easier once you understand what all those different instructions mean. Then it gets a lot easier, yeah.
As easy as one of a log O?
Ha! No, I'd never say anything like that.
Well, say goodbye then, because it's the end of the series.
Is it? Oh, bye-bye.
No, not to me, to the viewers.
Why didn't you say that? Oh, bye-bye.
And goodbye from my slot.
Bye.